Hey guys, so keeping in line with the pull-up theme for December, today I'm going to talk about getting your first pull-up, which can be a pretty big milestone for a lot of people. So when you don't have your first pull-up, a lot of people do banded pull-ups or assisted pull-ups, and these are really great for a high volume workout. So if you're doing like 50 or pull-ups or a really high number and you can't do that many strict, you can't do that many jumping, banded pull-ups are a great way to get your pull-ups in for your workout so you can get the intended workout stimulus. However, in order to actually help you get that first pull-up, banded pull-ups really aren't that helpful, simply because they give you most of the assistance in the bottom portion of the movement, so you never really fully develop strength in that position. So in order to get the pull-up, you have to work on developing the strength. You can have all the mobility in the world, but extra mobility won't help you in terms of getting a pull-up. Strength will. So I want to show you guys 3 specific exercises that you can use to work on strength so you can get that first pull-up. And I'm going to be over there, so I'm going to be talking a little bit louder. I'm also a little out of breath because I did a lot of pull-ups to figure out where the camera needed to be so I could actually have my whole body in the thing. That took actually quite a bit of time. So I'm going to head over to the rig, and the first pull-up exercise that we're going to go through are eccentrics. So for an eccentric, you're going to jump up or use assistance to get to the top, and then from the top, you're going to slowly lower yourself down, keeping that hollow body position. You want to take a full 3 seconds to lower yourself down, and then at the bottom, you want to hang out here for about 5 seconds. Hanging out at the bottom is going to help you preferentially develop strength in that bottom position so you can start to overcome some of that weakness there. So the next exercise we're going to talk about also helps focus on the strength at the bottom portion of that pull-up. It's called scapular pull-ups or like scap shrugs. Those are some common names for it, or simply an active hang, where you're holding onto the bar, you're squeezing, you're pulling down and in, you're bringing those shoulder blades back and in, you're really activating those lats and all those muscles on the back in order to hold yourself there. So you can squeeze and hold and do so for about 30 seconds, or you can squeeze and relax and squeeze and relax and do the scap pull-up portion of it. So when you're doing that though, it's really important you keep that hollow body position, so that kind of rounded in through here. You don't want your arms way back here and kind of just hanging and pulling. Your back should not be extended. You should have your ribs tucked in, your pelvis kind of tucked under, and you can even point your toes and kind of contract your quads. So it'll look like this. So here, I'm at a dead hang, nothing's engaged. Here, it's active. So see, it's a small motion, dead, active, dead, active. So that's how you can kind of work on the strength in the bottom part. You want to be able to do a lot of those, like a good 20 or so. And when you fatigue and you can't get through that full range of motion where you're squeezing, you can't get that full squeeze, that's when you're fatigued. That's when I would stop, rest for a minute or two, and then get back at it. So the last exercise we're going to go over is we are going to use the box, and we're going to do toe assisted pull-ups. So you're going to be going through developing strength through that whole range of motion with the box. It's allowing you to do that full pull-up motion. It's just decreasing the load that you okay, thanks for someone commenting, because I checked the volume to see, and my volume is on, so the audio should be good. So we're going to pull the box over, and this exercise is going to help you develop strength through the full range of motion. It's basically doing a pull-up with less weight, so you can gradually increase the weight that you do and therefore get closer and closer to that pull-up. So I'm going to pull the box over. And this takes a little bit of finagling because you have to find a box and a bar height where you can stand with your chin over the bar. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do it correctly. So these are called toe-assisted pull-ups. So you're going to go on your toes, and you're going to put the least amount of weight on your toes that you need to in order to still complete that full pull-up. So as you get stronger and stronger, you'll be able to put less and less weight on your toes while you're going up, and down, and that will help you, again, develop strength through that full range of motion. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Those are 3 exercises I tend to use with people who don't have that strength to do that first pull-up and really, really want to get there and don't want to be stuck just doing banded pull-ups all the time. But like I said earlier, if it's a high volume workout, there's a lot of pull-ups, do those banded assisted pull-ups, because then you can still get that workout stimulus and get a really good sweat and feel really good when you're done. So if you have any questions or really want to dial in that first pull-up, message me, shoot me an email, text, whatever. I'd love to help you out. And have a great night, everyone.